I'm playing nigga ball the way out. The whole way. Let me put the broadcast so since this nigga internet trash.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
Yeah. They landed over there. Ooh,
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Oh, almost took both innings out of the pistol.
And that is incomplete.
And his drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
No, I don't know. I'm down by 3.
Throw on first down with Lawrence. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. Touchdown, Tony Pollard.
Man, my team suck, man. We let the fucking Cowboys go on me.
And the Cowboys
We're going through it.
turnover to get on
I
first here
think
this
you know
week.
what to do that.
Cowboys.
No good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays
Hey,
a
hey,
6-0 game.
I don't see nothing doing. The game just started.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back
Yeah, I'm trying
out
to
to
get some
kick this
stats,
one
so
off.
yeah, I got you.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They find some open field here. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. They'll drop to throw.
Under.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Back to throw again. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown Vikings. A 1-yard touchdown. The Vikings are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
I should put $10 on the Texans. This is for shits and giggles. I fucked up. They're supposed to take like 1 ticket with underdogs on.
Prater for the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Who just fumbled?
Brandon Ayuk now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get scouted.
Shit. Good thing he ain't get it.
As a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Yeah, he ain't get it, bro.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
That's what you're talking about, back to a pick.
Has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. Open man Lamb. It's complete. He'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence will throw. Swinging this out. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Shem Show can have some fun. Shem Show can have some fun tonight.
Okay. Don't get over and drop it for me.
Now Lawrence on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss. And another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Osa
Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Fielded at the 33. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the Pickens.
Oh, wow. That Nike nigga skied this nigga how?
Cowboys.
And he was there.
Sometimes you just got to
he was there. This Nike nigga skied him, man.
He did everything he had, and it was right on the money. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more... He's got a man, complete! And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Harris running straight ahead, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Vikings had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Osa Odighizuwa able to record his 5th sack of the season. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls.
God damn, man, you get the
this
first
quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot.
I'm talking about me and Maddie. I'm talking about me and Maddie.
Clutch play there on
Yeah,
4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight run.
And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Ayuk to return it from his end zone.
48 points.
Who did? The Jaguars?
Able to get this to
The Eagles put up 48
so probably should have opted for the touchback.
You dead?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines running for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nah, I'm playing my Madden game and the Cowboys game as well.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling.
Hey, good. Some of you guys go.
Execution of the plays that have been called.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. The penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Man, Rooster. Nah, he beat Florida last week.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Good touchdown. There you go. There you go, Jetta.
Viking touchdown.
There you go, Jetta.
Justin Jefferson, 42
There you go,
yards.
Jetta.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I hope not.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
I don't know about that. I just need a dub. I want them to go for the touchdown, be aggressive.
Ayuk to return it from his end zone.
So they're embarrassing. You know the Cowboys are 17.5 point favorite in this game too. You do know that, right? It's embarrassing.
Down to a knee at the 25.
Yes.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that run back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Debo.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it.
You know what I said. I think Debo. See, your man ain't that good, man. He all right.
He ain't that good. He having a good season this year. This is cool. But will you have another good season? No. No, you won't. Okay. Cowboys gonna pay him, and then he just gonna start fucking bitches, drinking off his money, and not give a fuck. That's what they gonna do. That's what Cowboys players do. They don't care about winning. They care about the money and the bitches.
Hey, man, you ain't gotta say all that, though.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about your bitch ass quarterback. We ain't talking about your bitch ass.
That like the Russell Wilson. He's Russell Wilson.
We ain't talking about your bitch ass quarterback.
Russell Wilson.
We ain't talking about your bitch ass quarterback.
Cornball.
We ain't talking about your bitch ass. Your quarterback cornball.
Cornball.
Your quarterback cornball. Your quarterback cornball. Your quarterback cornball.
Your quarterback.
Your quarterback cornball. Your quarterback cornball.
No, he ain't.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That quarterback was the first quarterback.
Why did you pick it though?
Well, the first white quarterback stand up and get it. That was like, hey, touching that shit. Niggas need to play football.
Who quarterback did? Your quarterback?
What quarterback did?
Your quarterback ain't do it. Your quarterback took the big ass vaccine. Your quarterback lied about getting vaccinated.
Hey, man, you fuck about that.
Goddamn, your quarterback a lie.
I wouldn't have got vaccinated, man, had to.
I feel you.
The Minnesota
Your
offense
quarterback a lie, though.
to get this next drive underway.
No, he not. He said he was immune. That's not a lie. Where's the lie at, Jay? He said he got immunization.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Again, he'll drop to throw. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Yeah,
so we've reached halftime here in Minnesota.
You're never going to see this, man. You're never going to see him, man.
To Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock. for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Ayuk to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I see the other one over there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far in the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus,
bumping the passer.
Flag in the backfield. They may
You
get
gotta be
15 more
shitting
on
me,
top
man.
of this. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far.
I know no problem with Z. I just know he watched that. It's all good.
This contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up
They should be ashamed of themselves.
Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Oh my God, he scored that little bullshit ass touchdown. Man, they don't even let me. Man, we need to put rules. Niggas ain't got good in there. You just shouldn't be playing, man.
Here so far. And the Cowboys are back within a score.
Hell nah, man. I'm tired of these.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball.
Hey,
Instead,
man.
it gets intercepted. Remember, if you pick it off,
I don't know. I am broadcast, so it might be me. But it wouldn't let me quit. It's not like I want. It's like when I click. It's like it's not reacting. No, and I'm the one broadcast. This is like weird, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow them up.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On play action, they'll throw. And he comes back with one complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
There we go. Good catch, man. I had to control you on that one.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. Ayuk to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
He might come back. I'm talking to CJ. He might think about it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A big play that time on a catch and run, and it will result in a fresh set of downs. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10. Down at the 33. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on a touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
So that time, they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. And how about that? Even after snapping it from back there, they still convert for the 2 points. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh,
he's going to be intercepted
God,
for the third time thus far. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few
downstairs.
yards. A new set of downs.
Right. Out of bounds inside the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And the tight end goes in motion left. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. They've allowed them
Macaroni. Tougher than Nigerian hair. Like a minstrel
fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The dang that time.
Defensively here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be
light over red boggle.
On this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh my God!
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
This nigga garbage, man.
And he takes this one back into
Man,
the end zone.
no, my quarterback, man.
Has a touchdown.
The niggas take forever to get open in the routes, man. I'm about to lose to this nigga, man. This is some bullshit, man.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Vikings 29.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
It's gonna be my last one.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. But it's caught on the right side at Smith.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
Oh, you're not even in that, man.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. They'll look to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there. CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs.
I think it's going in dangerous spots, man.
4 yards to pick up, first down.
Talking about him.
Near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he shows that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Caught Brandon Ayuk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right about 30. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles. But now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
We've got a one-score
Oh, JV got the worst hairline than Stephen A. JV shit.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Gay's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never like get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough.
And he can't get a throw off. taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. Back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. He's got room at the 30. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go to the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Oh my, this nigga garbage, man. This team is just trash, man.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Cowboys are going to win this football game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. He's got a man, complete.
Man, I lost fucking Deontay, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. Oh my God.